was the lifesaver.
She just come to the barrel race to work her horse. And she was at the right place at the right time for me.
On May 31st, which was Sunday, I went to a barrel race at New Plymouth.
We saddled her horse and got her ready to go. And then I told her I am going to go to the bathroom and the hot dog stand and get the camera and video.
They started the barrel race, and I looked where he had sat earlier with some friends, and he wasn't there. I looked at the hot dog stand, and he wasn't there, and I thought something's wrong.
It all happened when I was coming out of the bathroom. I collapsed on the floor. About half paralyzed, I crawled to the door and kicked the door open. The lady in the next room, she heard me and she hollered for help.
I heard someone yell, "Call 911."
Hi, hey, can you tell me your name?
I started to assess him. I had him squeeze my hands. I could tell that he had strength on his right side, but he couldn't squeeze my hand on the left side.
Can you smile for me?
I then had him smile, and I could see his teeth on one side of his mouth and not the other, so he had a very clear facial droop. So it became evident that he needed help. We needed to get the paramedics.
We left our station in Fruitland, got there in 6 minutes. We started IVs, checked his blood sugar, did vital signs, called a stroke alert to the charge nurse at St. Luke's in Fruitland.
The minute he got here, we noticed that he had some left-sided weakness. He wasn't able to talk to us. That got us into our stroke protocol.
The doctor there immediately realized from the CAT scan that they could not deal with that size of a clot.
He was going to likely need more than just what they could provide in the local emergency room. So what's unique with us at St. Luke's and living in a rural state is that we have to coordinate care between advanced medical centers and critical access centers to provide advanced care to these patients. We actually go in the arteries and we navigate all the way up into the brain, into the region of where the clot is. And we can then remove it, restoring blood flow to that part of the brain.
He instantly started to move his left arm and his left leg as soon as that clot was extracted.
After the stroke, I was good in 2 days.
The key for him was people out there in the field recognizing what had happened.
Time is brain. For every second that lapses, brain cells are dying. It's the coordination of care which allows Lonnie to have the recovery that he had.
It really allows us to act as a team from EMS all the way through the treatment they receive at the hospital and rehab after they're discharged from the hospital.
Getting back to the rodeo, and it's all I've ever did. I could have been paralyzed and I never would have roped again.
It can happen to anybody at any time, and it can be turned around if you get the help quickly.
You have to act fast.